Okay. So you're a perfect example. That's why I just want to say thank you for being thrown on the spot, because when you're talking to somebody face to face, you're going to be thrown on the spot, right? You're definitely going to be thrown on the spot. So you got to know your story. And at the end of the day, it's not like a thing to perfect. It's your story. Just be super genuine. Tell me about how you feel. Tell me about your results, and then just let it flow. Okay. Yours was kind of a good example because it was the complete opposite of Nisha's. Hers was too long. Yours was too short. So I just want to say thank y'all, both of y'all. And I want to grab someone who's a little bit newer. Paris, you ready to practice your 30-second story with us? Private. Okay, so this is what we're doing. And y'all, it doesn't matter if it's I lost 1 pound. It doesn't matter if it's I gained a whole bunch of energy. Just be fired up about whatever it is. I gained a better mindset, whatever it is. Cool, Paris? This is just practice.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
Ready, set, go.
Can you hear me? Okay, so my name is Paris. Of course, I started off in July for my challenge. I was 150 pounds. I am now 138. I've lost 12 pounds since then. I love it. At first, I just wanted to go straight in and be a distributor, but I said I wanted to try on working on seeing if it works so I can get my own pitch. And now that I know that it works, I can talk to others about my journey and how it works for me and how much energy it gives me and how I feel after my workouts.
Poppin'. Okay, so I'm gonna have you go one more time, because this time it was like you were speaking to me. I want you to speak to a stranger who is who you want to join the challenge, if that makes sense. Okay, so someone who's a potential client. So they don't care to know about your pitch. They don't care to know about that other stuff, but a lot of that stuff was important. But I know that you were talking like you were talking. But pretend it's me, right? And you just met me at the grocery store. Ready, set, go.
Hey, my name is Paris. I was wearing my sign today because I had I Love Herbal on it, and I just wanted to let you know about this wonderful experience I just had with Herbalife. I started off 2 months ago. I was 150 pounds. I'm now down to 138 pounds. I lost 12 pounds within my journey, and I absolutely love the journey that I'm on now, and I love the feeling and the energy that I have.
So much better. So that was really, really good. The only thing I would say at the end of that is just make sure that you're inviting them to something or letting them know that you can help them. But outside of that, it was really good. And it was probably like exactly 30 seconds. I just got a little distracted, but it was probably like exactly 30 seconds. But that was really, 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 really good. And another thing that I just want to point out about her 30-second story that she just did was she said she was 150 pounds. Like, I felt like I was on the journey with her. So that's really important when you're telling your story, is like, take people on a journey with you. I was 150 pounds and now I'm 138. And you don't got to do the math, because she told you that too. She said, and now I'm down 12 pounds, just in case you couldn't add it that quick. And it was like really like straight to the point. I don't have any questions in the middle of you talking. It was like really good. Like I said, the only thing is just work on the fact that when you're practicing, you're talking to someone. And y'all, it might sound so crazy to you to go home and practice and literally prop your phone up and be like, okay, 30 seconds, I'm gonna do, but I did that. And I did it over and over and over again. I had a lamp, because I like good lighting. I had a lamp propped up and I had my phone propped up. And I did my 30-second story. And sometimes it was 45, sometimes it was 40. And I did it over and over and over again until I got confident with my 30-second story. And then I went and I posted it on Instagram too. So I posted it on Instagram. I posted it on Facebook, just so y'all can, like, and this was in the beginning of my journey, because remember, everyone who's on this call right now, if you're not a new member, we're pretending we're new members right now, and we're getting re-enrolled in our journeys, right? We're all on the same page with that. Cool. So now that we got our 3 examples, I just want to say, like I said before, everybody got to do them. So hopefully you guys took something away from that so that you can practice on yours too. Most important things, y'all, is before Herbalife. What were you doing before Herbalife? How did you feel before Herbalife? This is 30-second story. The second thing is, what are your results? Energy result, down 2 pounds, up 2 pounds, gain a better mindset, whatever it may be for you. And then the third thing is, how do you feel now? Why should I join you? What am I joining you with? Are you inviting me to a fit camp? Are you inviting me to a challenge? Are you inviting me to a meal plan with you, a shake party, whatever the case may be for you? And we're going to go over platforms in another one of these calls. But if anybody has any questions about that, write it down and we're going to save it to the end of the call. Cool. Okay, so like I said, because this is a new call, I'm gonna do teaching us up to supervisor today. However, we're gonna popcorn from here on out with teaching us up to supervisor. And this, for some people, is a review. For some people, it might be the first time you heard it. Whatever the case may be, y'all, this is something that we have to know, one, for ourselves and our personal goals, because I think we have 26 people on and maybe 3 people are supervisors. So 90% of the call right now is not a supervisor. So you have to know how to get there. You gotta have a target set. Can't go nowhere. Can't go somewhere you've never been with no GPS, right? So you gotta know how to get there. So like I said, I'm gonna go over it real quick for you guys. And then from here on out, can y'all see this real good? Yeah, okay, cool. Olivia, I can see you real clear. Can you see this? Okay, so and I'm just going through numbers only, y'all. That's it. That's all I'm about to talk is numbers. So when you sign up, a lot of us right now are at this level, which is 25% distributor level. Okay, the next level after that is senior consultant. 35% discount, 35% profit, meaning you'll have a 35% discount on your own products, because of course we're all going to be our own best clients. And then, because you can't sell something that you're not even using yourself. And then we're going to have a 35% profit on the products that we sell. The next level is called qualified producer, which is a 42% discount, 42% profit, same deal. And then the highest level of discount, where you will unlock your royalties, where you'll be able to qualify for different promotions, where you'll be able to qualify for vacation, and everything, is supervisor, which is a 50% discount and a 50% profit. So now I'm gonna go back up real quick and y'all see how quick this is about to go, because that's how simple the business is, literally, at least this part, right? A lot you learn as you go. But this 25% to this 35%, how do we get there? I told y'all all we're talking about is numbers right now. It's 500 documented volume points, which is, and I'm going to abbreviate that as DVP, which I'm sure you'll see on your journey 1,001 times. So that stands for documented volume points. Every product has its own volume point. When you get to 500 volume points worth of products sold, you'll be a senior consultant and you'll have that 35% discount. On average, this is about 3 to 5 clients. We're going to talk about that list that you're supposed to create, if you haven't already, that you haven't started working on. This is pretty much where that's going to come from, okay? So this is 25 to 35. 35 to 42, just talking numbers again, 1,000 documented volume points worth of products, and this is about 7 to 10 clients, if that's easier for you to understand. And then 42 to 50%, 42 to 50% is going to be 2,000 documented volume points worth of products, and that's going to be about 15 to 20 clients. Y'all, I've seen people do it with about 10 clients. I've seen people do it. It's completely up to you on what products you're putting your clients on. But on average, like I said, it's about 15 to 20 clients. And if you've been working on that list and you get a whole bunch of people on the list, y'all, we can definitely do a 15 to 20 clients within the first 30 days. But that's completely up to you on how fast you go. Does everybody see this? Got their screenshot, got their, wrote it out with me, because I see a lot of people writing, which makes me really excited. So that y'all know, even if you're drawing it on paper next week, somebody's gonna have to do that next week, just so that we can understand that. And it literally just took me 4 minutes. I started at 6:11, it's 6:15. It took me 4 minutes to explain that to you. And the reason why I wanted to make it that simple for you is because that's how simple it is, one, for you to do it, and then for you to teach somebody else it. So I want everyone to be able to get on here and show me how to get to supervisor. And everyone should be able to, now that we just went over that. So again, welcome to the call. I know we had a few more people get on. I think we're at 28 participants now. All you guys missed was doing 30-second stories, and we just got taught how to go to supervisor. And now what we're gonna do is go over what this call is going to be about, and the most important things for becoming a new distributor, and how to set yourself up and to set your future business partners up. And I'm going to pass it over to my beautiful fiance, Seven, so that she can go over that with y'all. Oh, one last thing before I do that. Write your questions down. Okay, guys, write your question down. If anything pops up on your head right now is the time to write it down, because the last 10-15 minutes of this call, we're going to do question and answer. Cool? Cool. Whatever's been on your heart, whatever's been on your mind, make sure that you guys get ready to ask that at the end of the call. What's up? Y'all see how I had to like slide in. I had actually had like a little routine I practiced to slide in, but I didn't want to fall in there. Somebody recorded it. So didn't slide in that way, but it still kind of went okay. Hi you guys, anybody that's new on the call that does not know me. My name is Seven. Prior to Herbalife, I was an overworked celebrity hairstylist, feeling like I had to have a crazy diet of 1 piece of tilapia, 5 pieces of asparagus, and 3 peanuts to make sure that I maintain my results, coming down from 202 pounds. After Herbalife, you guys, I'm amazing. I'm not that strict dieter anymore. I'm able to have proper nutrition and not be afraid to eat. So what you guys just heard is an example of another 30-second story. I always tell people to write it down. Write it down, write it down, write it down when you hear other people's 30-second story, because it's amazing to share results. I think your name is Martina. I just seen your dog look you in the face, and that's so funny because my dog does the same thing. So you guys, what we're gonna get into is a new member document that we're gonna go over that is going to help you set yourself up successfully. So a lot of you guys, so the calls and stuff may be a lot to plug into. So if you can drop a 1 in the chat if you're committed to showing up every Monday at 6 p.m. so we can grow your business and grow your check. Just drop a 1 in the chat if you're able to. If you're driving or something, I understand. So if you guys give me a second, I'm actually gonna share my screen. 1 second. I see all the 1s in the chat, so I'm super excited to see where we grow to in the next few days and this weeks and months to come, for all of you guys being able to grow together as a team. So give me 1 second. I'm actually going to go ahead and share the document that we have for you guys that is going to get you set up properly. All right, so here we go. Can everybody see? Can you give me a thumbs up if you're able to see the document? Thank you very much. Okay, so welcome to the team. This is just giving you a congratulations on your adventure that is ahead to being a wellness entrepreneur. So you're gonna hear a lot of words, and people can ask you, what are you? You can say, I'm a wellness entrepreneur, meaning that I have my own business, I'm my own boss, and I'm helping other people maintain a healthy lifestyle as well. So what we're gonna focus on first, you guys, you're gonna see is 3 phases in this document, but right now we're only going to focus on phase 1. We're literally gonna take this 1 step at a time because we wanna give you guys the most successful journey as possible. So the first thing that you're gonna do, and what some people already have, some haven't, is take your new member training. There's 1 training on here that says required distributor training. And that's the only training that you're required to take. So you're gonna take that training and you're gonna set up your Go Herbalife site. Now this next step is important. On your Go Herbalife site, they ask you, would you like to set up a wellness profile? Your answer should be yes. Make sure your wellness profile is set up on your website, because we're about to give you guys some keys to success, and a lot of it has the wellness profile in it. So up next, you're gonna create a contact person list, okay? Contact person list, and I'm gonna stop the share because that's all I needed you guys to see, is you're gonna create a contact person list. So I have a quick task for everybody. Your contact person list are gonna be people that you think are either interested in the business or interested in a product. Like, do you know 5 people that can use some extra income? Do you know 4 people that'll be interested in a product? So what I want everybody to do, and I see one of my girls on here, Paris, she had got me on the contacts last week, is scroll to the bottom of your contact list right now, and it should give you a total number of contacts that you have, and drop the number in the chat. I'll do mine so that y'all can know what mine is. I added some contacts since then, and I think I'm doing pretty well so far. So once I scroll to the bottom, I have 476 contacts in my phone. I'm not gonna tell y'all how many Annie has, because that's a big number. If you can drop in the chat how many contacts you have in your phone: 255, 232, 446, 100, 247, 196, 80, 242. Shaniqua said this can't be right. 573, 548. Okay, Deb. 161. So out of all those contacts that I named, raise your hand or drop a 1 in the chat if you can talk to 14 people confidently about the business or about the products. Just raise your hand. Or drop a 1 in the chat if you can't get off because you're at work.
So what we're gonna do, you guys, is your contact list. You're gonna scroll your contact list. When I first made my contact list, I literally they were like, set up a contact list. I said, Virgin Islands, first couple said they got 2,000. When I set up my contact list, you guys, all I did was take the contacts out of my phone and I wrote them down on paper. And I wasn't attached to if people told me yes or no. I was just attached to my work, meaning that I was contacting these people. So for everybody that said out of those 14 people that you can, what we're going to do is the wellness profile that we had everybody set up, or that you're going to set up, you're going to contact these people off of your contact list and get them to set up a free wellness profile. So if you haven't taken your wellness profile on your website yet, what this is, because raise your hand if it was me at first when I first started, I'm like, I cannot offer somebody off rip $200 worth of products. I'm like, okay, this is a little bit scary for me. But what I can do is tell you, hey, do you or anybody you know are interested in losing weight, gaining weight, or need some extra energy? I just launched my brand new wellness entrepreneur business. I'm looking to help people in these areas. Do you mind filling out a free wellness profile on my website? Now, imagine if I said, hey, so I just started my business and the package that'll help you out is $200. Like, you can see the difference in the wording in that. So if you're contacting people and you're saying, hey, you or anybody you know, because either one, they know somebody or it's them, looking to lose weight, gain weight, need extra energy, or looking for some extra income, can you fill out this free wellness profile on my website? That sounds so much more comfortable. And so what we've learned, you guys, and I actually have somebody on here named Paris that we've set up in this manner, is that it's easier for us to get people to fill out a free wellness profile, and then afterwards you can contact people about their goals. Yes, I will drop it in the chat. I will type it out before we end the call. So I'll repeat it again just so y'all can hear me saying it. Hey, I just launched my brand new business as a wellness entrepreneur. I would love your support. Do you know anyone that's interested in losing weight, gaining weight, or need some extra energy? Yes? Okay, perfect. I would love for you to fill out a free wellness profile on my website. So when they fill out the free wellness profile on your website, Herbalife sends you an email. And in that email, it recommends them products. And it also tells you their contact information and what their goals are. So for instance, I just had somebody fill out a free wellness profile on my website. Her name is Minzy. So when I go to her I go to the profile, it shows me that she's in her 20s, she's 220 pounds, and she wants to get down to 150 pounds, and she wants to get active, and that she's currently working out. So what I go ahead and do is I'll say, hey, I got your profile. I can't wait to work with you on this journey. Let me tell you about some products that can help you in a challenge that we have. Right? So what it does is I've already made a contact with you. I've already made conversation with you that's genuine. I've given you something for free to access. It's already telling you things that can help you in your goals. And so instead of Herbalife just sending them the products to get on, I contact them personally. Hey, I see you're ready to get lean and fit. Let me tell you, girl, these are the products that help me drop 15 pounds. You want me to tell you what they are? Yes, great. These are the 4 products that can help you. And guess what? When we enroll you into the challenge, you'll be getting a free meal guide, free recipes, at home and in the gym workouts, accountability group, and we have a motivational call every Monday through Friday. So if you ever get discouraged or slacking, we're always here to help along your journey. How does this sound, you guys? Would you sign up? I would sign myself back up again. I'm not gonna lie, listening to myself. So in this phase 1, you guys, and this wellness profile is so easy, Herbalife just gives it to you. In phase 1, we are looking for you to just get 10 wellness profiles this week. So remember these contacts that we just had. Some of y'all have 700 contacts. 10 people out of those contacts to fill out a free wellness program and for you to tell them about the products. How does that sound for you guys? Doesn't it sound way more attainable than anything? Because even if you have 80 contacts in your phone, you can get 10 people to fill out something for free. Because guess what, you guys? Even if they don't sign up right then and there, because everybody's not going to say yes. Some people are going to say no. Some people are going to say not right now because they want to see. But guess what? Every no and not right now is mean they want to see how consistent you are with your shake this week. And when they get it in their budget, they're going to be contacting you because guess what? That wellness profile is showing them their goals that they put in and that there's a gap in between that they need you to fill. And that gap is the products that you have to offer. That gap is your services. So what only thing that we're needing you guys to do, right, people love free stuff, is to plug into these, hold on 2 seconds, I see I'm on 2%. And before we go on all of this goodness, I don't need the computer to die, and then y'all be like, straight to the wellness profiles, the call is over. So, only thing you guys, as new team members, we're looking to grow every person's business on this call. And we don't want you to plug into everything. We don't want everything to be overwhelming. What we'll do is as we all grow to supervisor, we'll get more, right? Once you get a little bit, we'll get more. So all we're focused on this week in phase 1 is getting 10 wellness profiles. On the way to getting wellness profiles with some of my new people, team members that we have on this call, you guys, that will be here every Monday for support. Out of those two people, they have already done almost 10 wellness profiles and already have, one of them has 2 new clients, already about to be at her first promotion, which is 35%. And one of them just switched over, got a wellness profile, and already has her first client today. And so what it's doing, you guys, is the wellness profile is making it easier for you to be able to talk about the products without the money, because at first you're just telling them it's free. And then once they go ahead and tell you, well, I'm ready. I see that this gap and I need you. Once you get them, okay, I got your wellness profile. I'm excited to work with you. These are the products that help me get down, even if it's 2 pounds. 2 pounds. Let me tell you what they are. And not to mention, y'all, this money is in cash, same day in your PayPal. It's amazing. So with that being said, you guys, all you're doing is getting these 10 profiles this week, wellness profiles, really easy, free. See how I keep talking about it? I'm even making myself excited. And then once they're ready to get on products, you can tell them, and even if they're not ready, trust me, they'll find a way to place you in their budget. They'll find a way to place you in their schedule. And all you can do is keep going. So 10 is the minimum that we're looking at. Of course, you can do more. So if you can get off this call and contact 10 people today, raise your hand. I know for sure I've messaged like 100 people today, just talking in general on Instagram, laughing. I was in the store today. I'll give you guys a perfect example of just like some coaching, and then I'm going to go ahead and pass it back to Annie. I was in the store today. We were getting flyers printed out. And I had on my button, and a lady said, hey, I see you getting flyers printed out, and do you work here? Because I see you got something on your shirt. I said, and she said, you're talking to everybody. I said, no, I just love to talk to people. But my button says lose weight now, ask how. She said, oh, you lost weight. And I turned around and said, yeah, I used to be 202 pounds. And she was like, are you serious? And I'm like, yes. And I was like, you know what? Do you want to fill out a free wellness profile on my website? I can tell you like everything that I did to lose weight, or, you know, I could just let you know anything that you need to know about your personal goals. Even if you just need some energy in the morning. I used to drink Starbucks all the time and now I don't. So what did she already do, you guys? She already, while she was in the store waiting, filled out the free wellness profile on my account, because I'm telling you it's free and it can help you with your goals. So raise your hand if you're ready to get off the call and get some wellness profiles filled out. And also, can I just get a head nod if this is easier for you guys to set up some people? I know we have some vets on the call. We got some brand new people on the call. What we're doing is looking to make the process as easy as possible for you to be able to go and get what you need, for you to have the income that you want to earn, for you to be able to grow your business, Now all it is up to is you to get to that contact list. I'm going to scroll to the bottom of mine one more time just to show y'all. I have, oh Lord, 476 contacts. And when I got off this call last week, I felt a little challenged by Paris and Raven and everybody. I redid my contact list and I've already gotten 3 new clients just by reaching out to people that are already in my phone. But don't worry, out of those 3 new clients, about 15 people told me no. 10 people told me they would be ready when they got paid because they had to fit me in their budget. School just started. And guess what I told them? Well, I'm so excited to be on this journey with you. Whenever you're ready, my door is always open and we'll get you started. So with that being said, you guys, just always keep your door open for people and don't get discouraged if they tell you no, because that just means they're preparing to get ready. So I'm excited for you guys to be in this phase 1. We just need everybody to be able to commit to a Monday call. That's it. All you got to do is commit to this Monday call to show up, be coachable. We work on everybody's 30-second stories. We work on the wellness profiles. We celebrate people, as y'all hear me keep saying, Paris and Lamar, I'm celebrating people that had this same training last week and it's very successful for them. So what we can do, if everybody is able to drop their name in the chat real quick, can you drop your name? It's just going to be a quick attendance for me and Annie so that we are able to celebrate the people in their wellness profiles next week that are on the call and the successes that you guys have over the call. I'm going to pass it back to Annie very quickly.
Okay, so that was fire. All that information on how simple it can be. And I'm glad that everybody got some focus going into this week. Phase 1 should be, we got people's hands raised. Those are for questions. Ari, Asia, D. Okay. So I know that we talked about the, what's it called when you are online? Well, okay. Yeah, the online version, the online version of the wellness evaluation, right? That's the one that everyone was talking about, it being on your site and how the girl was able to just go directly to her website and just fill it out. And I'm going to really quickly go over another form of it, which is going to be what you can print off. So let's say you're somebody who maybe works in a doctor's office, or maybe you work wherever the case may be. You're around people and you are somebody that likes to write things down. That's me, 110%. I like to have hard copies of things. You have that option as well. So if you go on myherbalife.com and you search wellness profile, you'll see that an actual printable version of the wellness evaluation comes up. And what you can do is you can print this out and you can have people just fill it out right then and there in front of you if you guys are doing something like that. And if that's something that I just wanted to give you guys another option of what you could do if that is something that you know would benefit you a little bit more. So it has a lot of questions on it, and honestly, once you start doing those things, the questions become like second nature. It asks things like, what are your goals? How much weight are you looking to lose or gain? Do you eat 3 meals a day? What's your energy level on a scale of 1 to 10? And let me stop you right there and tell you why that's important. So these questions, like asking someone, if I asked you right now, what's your energy level like on a scale of 1 to 10, and you tell me a 6, I know that I can recommend you tea. I know that I can recommend you Lift Off. I know that I can, the point of these questions is to make sure that you can recommend the products. Okay, so those are just 2 different, and again, if you're new or even if you're not and you just have questions, don't hesitate. If someone says, hey, this is my issue, and they answer the question in your wellness profile and you're not sure what to recommend them, don't hesitate to ask your sponsor or to phone a friend who's somebody in Herbalife and ask them, hey, what should I recommend? Because this is something that you're getting used to. That's just something that I want to tell all the new people who are on here. Yo, get okay with not knowing things. Get okay with asking for help. Get okay with reaching out to your upline or whoever is offering support to you. Cool? Cool. So Ari's hand is up. And again, y'all, I told y'all to get your questions ready, and it could be about what we talked about today. It could be about something that's just been on your heart that you want the answer to. And don't hold back on questions. Don't text us after. The point of asking the questions here is because you don't know, someone else might have your question too, and you'd be adding value to a call in a way that you can't even understand, right? So Ari, did you have a question? Because I seen your hand is up. Go ahead. Hold on 1 second, because I can't hear you. Try to unmute real quick. And you froze. What are you trying to do? Oh, go ahead.
Okay. I did have a question. She was asking for attendance, but I do have a question. So one of my newer clients was trying to pay with PayPal, and they was telling me to go back in and confirm it, but it gave me the runarounds with it, and I didn't know how to cancel it, to reorder it, and it's just what am I supposed to do when it comes to people paying with PayPal when they say confirm it? But I mean, I didn't know how to confirm it or to process the order. It was just, I don't know.
Debit or okay, so me and Seven were over here talking about the answer to that, because what I know is that you can't pay with PayPal. And it might have maybe like taken the order, and then maybe it's asking you to fulfill it, and that's what PayPal is asking you to confirm. I'm not sure. But as far as canceling order and all those types of things goes, you would definitely just call Herbalife, have your order number handy and ready, and then they'll walk you through what you need to do. All I say about that is, be patient. Because being on the phone with Georgia Power, being on the phone with all these different places is annoying. Just because it's Herbalife don't mean it's not going to be annoying. Be patient when you call an Herbalife, okay? Because you will have to do just like you're paying a bill, or just like you're trying to figure out why your Sprint bill is $300. It's the same exact thing. So just be patient when you call, but definitely I would say go on there. So Aaliyah wants to know the free wellness evaluation will be on our website. So how it works is when you create your website, at the bottom of Go Herbalife Admin and Setup, which I'll show you that in a second, it'll say Activate Wellness Profile. So you go to, and this is for everyone who doesn't have that on their site yet or wants to know how to show someone else how to do it. You go to Customers, then you go to Go Herbalife Admin and Setup, scroll down to the bottom, and hit Activate Wellness Profile. I'm going to say it one more time. You go to log into myherbalife.com, you go to Customers, then you go to Go Herbalife Admin and Setup, then you go to scroll all the way down and you hit Activate Wellness Profile to answer that question. Okay, D, did you have a question, or you were raising your hand for attendance too? I think attendance, because that person's camera is off. Awesome. Okay, so does anybody else have a question? D doesn't, okay, cool. She said no question. So I see I have a question, but don't know how to raise my hand. Okay, so we're gonna work on that too. Oh, by the way, y'all, every time y'all, just some Zoom, real quick, Zoom etiquette. Every time you come on a call or every time you are about to ask a question, I just ask that you introduce yourself. My name is Livia. I'm from this place. Cool? Cool. Ready, set, go. Haha, psych, because you're muted. 1 second. Okay, go.
Hey y'all, can you hear me now? Awesome. My name's Liv. I'm from Alabama, but I live in South Carolina right now because I'm back in school. But my question is, when we are getting clients enrolled, do we need to focus more on getting them on products via retail sales, or do we need to work on getting them signed up as preferred members?
That is a really, really, really good question. So thank you for asking that. Okay, so here is how we feel about signing people up as preferred members and retail clients. So when you are a brand new distributor and you are at 25%, right? So let's just say, Olivia, I'm talking to you since that is your level, right? So you're at 25%. How do we get paid off of or from preferred members? Let's explain that first. Okay, does anybody know and want to answer that question? How do you get paid from a preferred member? Okay, cool, we all about to learn. So when you sign someone up as a preferred member, you get paid based on the difference of your discounts. Okay, preferred members get a 20% discount, and on most products it's 25%. And distributors, Liv is a distributor at 25%. So there's no profit there. So you wouldn't be getting a profit from your preferred members until your discount goes up. So if you're okay with not having a profit and you just want to help people get results, you're still going to get the points. That their volume from whatever they purchase will still help you get to senior consultant, qualified producer, and supervisor, but you will not earn any profit until there's a difference in you guys' discounts. So I highly suggest that everyone, and there's a few reasons for this, I highly suggest that everyone focuses on getting people to your website, filling out the wellness profile, and ordering their products from there. Then you can use the preferred membership as a VIP client or a loyalty client program. So when on their second or third order, then you invite them to save money. And the reason why is because I want y'all to know what it feels to earn $500 in your first month. I want y'all to have that extra light bill money. I want y'all to have that extra nail money. It's not just for you, but also for the next person that needs it. I want y'all to actually see how it works. I personally earned $500, a little bit less than $500 in my first month in the business, retail only. How much did you make retail only?
Over $1,000.
Over $1,000 and that's not including the check from preferred memberships that she did. Okay, so I want y'all to see what that feels like, and the only way is retail, okay, for your first 2 months. And then I say, personally, don't shoot me, but wait till you get to supervisor, get preferred members. So that you earn the most income from it if you came into this for some extra income, which I'm pretty sure that 99.9% of us did. So that is the answer on that. Does that answer your question, Liv? Perfect, cool. Paris, what's your question? Go ahead. Hold on real quick.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hold you. I mean, I can hear you, but hold on real quick. Okay, go ahead.
I'm Paris. I'm from Detroit. I have a question about the 7-day trial. So when I sell the 7-day trial, is it okay for me to enter them to the Telegram?
What 7-day trial are you referring to? Are you saying 7 days or are you saying like a few 3-day trial packs? What do you mean?
Yeah, the trial packs that you receive in the mail when you get your when you become a distributor.
Oh, okay. Okay, so those are your samples, okay? So for the challenge, because of all the information that they're given, how you enter the challenge is by being on a full canister of what's it called? Meal shake, full canister of protein drink mix, and then 2 other products or 1 other product, sorry, of your choice for that person. So for example, if it was a gains client, you could put them on shake, protein, and rebuild. Weight loss client, shake, protein, tea, and aloe, or shake, protein, Prolesa. So you want them to be on a full plan of 100 volume points or more. Okay? Does that answer your question?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. But those products that you're talking about, definitely sample them. And of course, the intention behind that is to sample them, help them fall in love with it, and then get them on a full plan. Who? Lynette, I don't know what just happened. I know that I've seen it. So I'm going to go to Nisha real quick. Go ahead, Nisha.
Hey, I'm Nisha from Memphis, Tennessee. My question is, let's say I've been talking to a client for or potential client, maybe a day or 2, and they keep like either giving me the runaround or saying like, hey, I'm gonna purchase my stuff here and later, but I do let them know that like I'm on their time, I'm available whenever. But how often like should I continue, or should I text them or call or like follow up? Because sometimes I feel like I'm bugging people or like I'm annoying, so then they're like, I'm not trying to talk to her no more.
Okay, so one thing that I'll say to everybody real quick is do what feels good to you. Okay, so I'm gonna share what feels good to me, and then I want you to just choose whatever feels good to you. So for me, what I like to do is, because 1, you never know what people are going through. So I'll send my first message. So for example, let's just say I talked to someone, we did a wellness evaluation, I recommended them products, and they told me that we were gonna get started on Friday. Okay, so Friday comes, this is the example that you're talking about, kinda, right, Nisha? Okay, so Friday comes, and I'm like, hey girl, it's Friday, I'm super excited to get you started today. Let me know if you have any more questions or I'll say something along the lines of, send me a picture of your cart before you check out so I can double check it for you. Now, y'all want to do that for so many different reasons. You don't want people to get the wrong things and all different types of things like that. So that was free game just now so that you can avoid problems before they happen. But I would say something along the lines of that. Let's just say she never texts me back. This is Nisha I'm talking to. Nisha never texts me back. So I'll give it a few days and I would hit her up again and I would say, hey girl, everything okay? Or yeah, most of the time I ask, is everything okay? Or don't forget to send me a picture of your cart. Just another reminder. And then I would personally, like I said, wait another few days to ask if everything's okay. Here's the thing about it. And that's if that was a potential client. Now I'm gonna actually show you what would happen with a client. Let's just say on Friday, she did purchase her products. She got the products. She was super excited. She spent $200 worth of products. She sent me before pictures and then she disappeared. And I'm like, yo, what happened? I'm trying to get you some results. What's up? So this, both of these I've messaged about 3 times, depending on the person. So I would message and say, hey girl, it's Monday. Just wanted to check on you, see how did your weekend go? How's your products going, etc. Here's some motivation to start your week off with, and it will be a personal development video. Let's just say she doesn't text back. Cool. The next time it's time for me to do follow-ups, which would be my Friday, because I do my client follow-ups on Mondays and Fridays. I would follow up and say, hey, we're going into the weekend. Not sure if you see my message on Monday, but I just wanted to make sure you started off your week good. How can I help you? How can I support you going into another week or weekend? No text back. Cool. The next message for me would say, is everything okay? I committed, my exact words, I committed to helping you get results, so I just wanted to make sure that I'm doing my part. Is everything okay? Okay, so I leave it at that, and I always leave it on a positive note so that they know that, because let's be honest, right? When you didn't feel like doing something anymore, you don't want to hear from the person that's motivating you. Like, we can be completely honest. I don't want to hear that right now. Like, I am, because like I said, you don't know what people are going through. So just leave the floor super positive, leave it super open-ended so that if they, or not if, but when they do feel confident again, when they are feeling like doing the journey again, they know who they can come back to. And then it's not like, girl, why you ain't texting me back? Because that's negative and nobody even wants to come back to you after that. You know what I mean? So that would just personally be my response. I hope that answered your question. Lynette, let's see what happened to her. Oh, she's at work, I think. Or maybe at the gym. Lynette, did you want to ask your question?
I was just trying to introduce myself. I'm really sick.
Oh, I hear it.
Yeah, but I was late, so I just wanted to say hey to everybody.
Hello. Can you think of any question that you could ask right now? First of all, I hope you feel better. But any question that you could ask right now that you could possibly need support with your business?
Yeah, I was telling Seven, I kind of like fell off like for August because of life. So I was just trying to figure out like when you fall off, like what's like a good way, because like everybody keeps asking me like if I'm still doing the Herbalife or if I'm still in the business. And I kind of feel like I let a lot of people down because when I first started, I was going real hard with it. And so I'm just basically trying to figure out like a good way, like even like a good message or something to send previous clients. Because when I was doing it, I had a lot of clients and a lot of people interested. The only thing that I had a problem with was people every month, it was like the same people saying that they wanted to do it. But it's like they would keep inquiring every month, but they never purchased. So it kind of made me feel a little discouraged.
Okay, so I have a few different replies for you. So first of all, the thing about when you stop and start is it doesn't matter. It happened, right? It already happened. But the people do business with you. Let me figure out. Okay, people do business with who they know, who they like, and who they trust. They knew you, they liked you, but they didn't trust you at maybe whatever that time period was because you were off and on. So what you get to do is you get to rebuild that trust by just being on. People just want to know that you're still doing something. That's it. And y'all know because you've been to someone else's page before and you'd be like, dang, she's still doing hair? Yup, you trust her, don't you, to do your hair because she's so consistent in what she does. Dang, she's still doing XYZ? Yup, and you trust that person. You trust how serious she is about what she's doing because she's still doing it.
So that is true because like when I was can you hear me? Oh,
yeah,
sorry.
I can hear you
I'm
loud.
so sorry.
You see my face?
Because I don't want to forget. So that is true because like when I stopped posting I noticed like when I stopped posting on my story, like I'll stop posting like pictures of me in the gym or whenever I stopped that, like a lot of people would respond like, oh, you don't work out no more? Like, oh, like, you know, like they would be asking me and I'm just like, yeah, like I still do it. I just don't post a lot. So I noticed a lot of people that were watching were on my social media. Thank you.
What are you saying? Thank you to me? I don't know. But definitely, y'all, people are watching you. Like she just said, people are definitely watching you. And look, I understand like all different people have really good reasons too. I'm sure Lynette has a really good reason of why she was off and on with the business. And you know what? It, like she said, it happens, but she's ready to get back to it. So I just want to give this message to all the new people. If you can take anything from what she was just saying, be consistent. Be consistent because people are watching you. You are inspiring people whether you know it or not, whether they say anything or not, because everyone who's on this call right now, how long did you watch your sponsor before you actually said something? Y'all smiling because y'all know it's true. How long did you watch people before you act? So understand that people are watching you, okay? So just be super consistent. And to answer Lynette's question as well, just get back to it. We get the opportunity every single day to be better. If you did face-to-face yesterday and you feel like you sucked, go be better today. If you had conversations yesterday and you feel like you didn't know what to say, go ask questions, sharpen your tools, ask a question right now. And we get to be better every single day, every single time we talk to people. We get to get back consistent with the posting. We get to get back in the gym, whatever the case may be. So that was funny. Aaliyah just said until she met us, a whole pregnancy. So you watched, Nisha, you watched me a whole pregnancy? You know what? Remember. 38 participants on. Does anybody have a question before we go? Ari has a question. What up?
Okay. Hi, I'm Ari. I'm from Memphis, Tennessee. Currently live in San Francisco, California, but I do have a question, last question. If somebody was on Herbalife, but they fell off, and they was just a preferred member, but they want to do the challenge or get back on some products, is it okay for them to get under me, or is it okay for them to buy products under me even though that they, even though they already was a preferred member, like, and they not in contact with their upline no more, like they fell off and they want to buy from me? Like, how is that okay?
Okay, so here's the thing. We have an integrity policy within Herbalife, the Herbalife company, which says that we don't steal clients. One, just overall what it says is we don't take people's clients. So preferred members, they have to be inactive for a year before they can switch sponsors. Distributors have to be inactive for 2 years before they can switch sponsors, just to give you some stats on that, okay? Now, I completely understand if like the person does, if they're not a preferred member or not a preferred member and they're not a distributor and they're a retail client and their coach no longer does the business. They ordered products 2 years ago. Yes, they can order from you and start the challenge with you. That's a completely different situation. But if they signed up with as a preferred member 6 months ago with a completely different coach, and then they try to change coaches, that's not having integrity within the company, and it's actually stealing a client. And the thing about it is, you don't want it to happen to you. Trust me, it's happened to me. It does not feel good. So you want to make sure that you're putting out that energy. You're putting out that energy that you want to get back, and you're treating others and everything. Y'all know how that goes, how you want to be treated. So does that answer your question? Paris, you have another question? Yes? Okay, good.
It's not really a question. I just want to piggyback off what she said. I had a cousin who said that she was initially under someone else, and she was like, well, I want to try to get away from them to be up under you. And I'm just like, well, I don't know how that works. But she really just answered the question. So I just really wanted to piggyback off what you said, so that's all I wanted.
Well, they can most definitely do that, but have them wait their year. So that no one, trust me, because the last thing you want is the person to see you with the person and then things are all, you don't want any problems, right? We want a smooth Herbalife journey, smooth Herbalife career. So just have them wait their year and or call Herbalife and see what they can do about that specific situation. Because some people don't really know their application dates and stuff like that. So I always just say call Herbalife to double check. Cool. Any last questions? Those were really, really good questions, by the way, everybody. Lindra, you got a question? Jasia, you got a question? Y'all know I'm about to run through every box that's on here. Shaniqua, Lamara, Tatiana. Okay. No questions? Tatiana does have a question. See, I knew somebody had a question, something that they needed to get off their chest. Go ahead. Tatiana. You're unmuted. I don't know what happened to you. You didn't want to be our friend anymore because you just paused me. We can't hear you, but it says that you're unmuted. Type your question in the chat. Can you remind Seb to drop those cool phrases in the chat, even on Telegram? That was for you, Seven.
Yes. So actually, I'm gonna have Annie type it out now as I say it, so that anybody that wants to copy and paste it that's not in the chat can get it. So it's going to be, and y'all are going to see her typing as I speak.
Oh no, I already typed this. I thought you wanted to say something. Yeah, guys, I'll send it in a little bit.
Okay, so that's actually some people just want to chat. So that's actually just what we have. How do I find and pay my annual fee? So your annual fee will actually pop up in your cart. It's gonna come up in your cart, and what'll happen is with your annual fee, you guys, is not due until your year has came up. So what'll happen with your annual fee is it'll come up, it'll be in your cart, and Herbalife will literally keep reminding you until the exact date that it's due. So I always say just pay it as soon as possible, so then that it won't keep coming up in your cart, because if you don't pay it by the date that it says, it'll have a date that you have to pay it by. If you don't pay it by the date that it says, then they will not allow you to place any orders. So all of your orders will be on hold until you have it. So we're copying and pasting in the chat the message that we were saying, you guys, which is the Wellness Entrepreneur message. And what we'll go ahead and do is we'll give you guys a few seconds to copy and paste it. I say just copy and paste it and place it in your notes, so that when you're using it, that you can go back and reference it and make it sound like you. You know, you guys, y'all know me, I say period a lot. So to some of my clients that's younger, they'd be like, Seb, I'd be like, girl, period, you look good. I can't wait to help you get started on these goals. But some of my clients, I can't say that. Or some of my clients, you know, they know I say hey with a lot of Y's. So just make sure that you make the message sound like you, and just understand that this journey is going to be fun. It's going to be easy. It's going to be magical. We're going to all get off this phone. Annie has 3,000 contacts in her phone. So we're all going to get off this the call, and we are going to take advantage of the contact list. So next week, once you get your 10 profiles done for your wellness profile, make sure that you tell your coach so that they can celebrate you. So our celebration of the week, you guys, will go out to Paris for getting her wellness profiles done this week. She'll be going on to phase 2, getting her wellness profiles done and getting 2 clients, you guys. So she's almost at her first promotion. I can't wait to celebrate more of you guys this week. We'll give you some time to copy and paste. So we're going to unmute, allow everybody to say congratulations. And we'll see you.
Congratulations.
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 Congratulations, Karen.